So the movie is World on a Wire from 1973. And let me correct that. It technically was a German miniseries. What were your initial first impressions?
So we decided to do The Matrix 4, which audience get hype. It's coming up. We're gonna do it here in a few weeks. Um, and leading up to that, we decided to do Matrix adjacent movies. So I had a really fun time going through a bunch of movies looking for a fun Matrix adjacent movie. I tried Ghost in a Shell, Dark Cities, Paprika. That was actually really good. Open Your Eyes. There was a remake with Tom Cruise, Vanilla Sky. And then Ryan had suggested The 13th Floor. So I checked that out. But after seeing the first 10 minutes of World on a Wire, I knew this was going to be the movie. I watched it on my phone, and I loved it. I loved every minute of it, all 3 hours and a half. Um, and yeah, it's a movie I can imagine watching again and again and again because it takes forever to watch. I already feel like I've been watching it most of my life, and I really enjoyed it.
This is only my second Fassbinder film. I saw Ali Fear Eats the Soul a number of years ago, and I'm somewhat illiterate when it comes to German New Wave. So the I've seen, Paris, Texas. I've seen a few of of what's his name? Of uh Werner Herzog films. But generally, I just don't know German New Wave very well, and I especially don't know Fassbinder very well. So this, at least, despite possibly not enjoying this film very much, at least it was a nice cultural institution to German New Wave. I watched the Criterion collection of it, which includes a short documentary on its making, which isn't particularly informative, and also a brief interview with Ryan Johnson, which is even less informative. But the restored version does look nice. It has a few little add-ons that make the Criterion edition worth it. Would I say this is worth the 3.5 hours? Well, I'll say this. I think it is more Matrixy than The Matrix. I think it does what The Matrix was trying to do a lot better.
Whoa.
You guys are all going to go on and on about sentience and consciousness, red pill, blue pill, blah, 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 blah. But I am going to make the strong case that this was 40 years in the making advertisement for millennials to buy furniture. And that's all I have to say about that.
I didn't look at it from that angle, but I see the validity there. I really don't have any qualms with the movie on a whole, aside from that it really dragged at the ending. But I will say, and I'm going to throw this at KJ, while it may have been a perfect complement to The Matrix, it's not a perfect complement to my weekly schedule. So, yeah, this was a true nail biter to finish on time, especially due to the German subtitles. But, I am glad I watched it, and I'm glad I got through it. Now, what I will say too, I think the thing I enjoyed the most is the name Fassbinder. It's just a really cool name. So I'm glad I watched one of his movies.